up the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror and keep...
Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is a really old video. Back when I first started, I didn't even know how to make a video. I had a $10 GoPhone, and I had somebody bought me a Spirit Box app, and it was off to the races. But I tried to make this on aliens, and it's probably got some EVPs you can listen for, I'm sure. And I started to redo the whole big long intro thing, but my grandkids thought it was cool, so I just left it like it was. And we're just going to call it a really old school video. It does have some educational value. I hope you enjoy it. Namaste.
For you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get.
I live on a planet in the universe called Earth. I live in the greatest country on that planet, America. In America, we have many things, and I'd like to share some of them with you. Sure, it's expensive to live here, but the things that we have here cost. Although the Dollar Tree isn't the Dollar Tree anymore. It's the $1.50 tree. What is up with that? But we have the greatest military in the world, the greatest soldiers on earth. Shout out to the veterans, enlisted, and the fallen. Thank you so much for your service, your courage, and your bravery. Thank you for fighting so that I could make this video, so that I could walk down the street and not feel threatened, so that I could be me in my country on my planet. We have some of the most beautiful scenery in the world. We have beautiful lakes with great big bass and catfish. We have wildlife, bears and coyotes and skunks and raccoons and beautiful flowers. We have some of the prettiest highway scenery in the world. Yeah, good old US of A. Land of the free and home of the brave. Baseball, apple pie, and football. Oh, but wait a minute. There are a few things that I'm not exactly happy with, that I'm not proud of. I don't really like big cities. They're full of pollution, crime, cars, people. We've got one of the biggest national debts in the world. We're going to become the United States of China if we don't do something. And as far as our politicians go, they are the biggest, dumbest liars in the world, if they think that I would believe anything that they said. And I voted for some of these guys right here that I'm showing you. But I want you to remember their faces, because the faces you're seeing now will be important later on in the video. We've got all kinds of secret societies in America, i.e. these pigs. But we've got Freemasons, we've got the Illuminati, and guess where else they have an Illuminati? In space. They sure do. They got one out there. We had UFO enthusiasts here. We have multiple UFO programs and strategies and plans for a country that denies UFO existence. So, I hope that you'll join me on this journey of what I found out about alien disclosure. We're going to call this the Galactic Files. aliens that are violent and they abduct humans. Alright, our first violent abductor is the Han Hanaway Congas. They are violent abductors, and they are from the planet Venus. Okay, moving on to the Mubayan Fan K-Fix, or the Shining Ones. They have a government contract to supply technology in exchange for the freedom to abduct humans without any interference from the U.S. government, or this was back with the USSR, which is Russia now. I'm sure that's probably still in effect. They are very anti-other alien races. They don't mingle at all. They've had a large influence on the Siberian and Tibetan cultures. They have Earth bases in the Siberian area. And they have colonized over 40 planets. They have met with at least 2 U.S. presidents that we know of, Russian leaders and other world leaders, and they are referred to as the vampires. Now we got the Alcobata, known to have over 5,000 ships. They are a parasite race. They have ongoing human abductions for purposes unknown, but they don't try to hide it. They don't like to interact with other alien races. They are extremely violent and aggressive, and they are suspected of causing several human plane crashes. For example, Flight 7 in the USSR in 1983. They were last seen on Earth in Canada in 2001. And now we have the Nagumak, or the aka Namapo. They first recorded Earth visit was in 1989. They abduct humans and use mind control on them. They release their captives back out into population, controlling them. They were for the inspiration for the movie Alien and Independence Day. And they are one of the oldest known ancient alien races. They are feared by the Earth's governments and of the highest threat level. Alright, next we have the Dorsey. They are about 1.6 feet high. They come from the constellation Cassiopeia. They have 2 home planets. They abduct and eat humans and other aliens. They are cannibals. They are in constant wars with other alien races, and they were last seen in the Alps in 2011. Next we have the Druze. They can get up to 8 foot tall. They're human abductors, and we think that the reason for that is reproduction. They're from the 3rd star in the constellation Cetus. They have 2 Earth-like home planets. They have colonized over 40 planets. They are slave masters, and they are only allies with 3 other alien races. They are very hostile and violent. They eat animal proteins and animal protein-derived products. They're not mentally or socially capable of harmonic coexistence, according to the Council of 5. They claim a big reveal of themselves to humans in 2022. So next we have the Mazaric. They come from the constellation Camelopardalis. They were not allowed to leave their planet until the 1900s by the Galactic Federation. They are extremely violent and predatory. They are allies with the Matra. Their height is around 5 foot. They were last seen August 2001. Up after them, the Tanzani. They're from the constellation Perseus, the star Gorgonia Secunda. They have caused unknown tolls of deaths on Earth, tragedies and cataclysms. They study human reaction and behavior to such tragedies. They have extreme advanced technology. They are reported by the Council of Five to be directly responsible for the crashing of the Hindenburg and the sinking of the Titanic. Their lifespan is 500 Earth years. They're around 5 feet tall. Other alien races avoid them. They're top of the pyramid. Last seen, New York State, 1999. Next we have the X-12. They're shapeshifters. They abduct for medical experiments. Then we have the Caravelli. They're extremely violent to humans and other races. They're from the constellation Chameleon. They're very rare sightings on Earth, and they live to be 150 Earth years. And they were last seen on Earth, New Orleans, 1976. Okay, now we have the Abductor, and they are called the Tall Whites. These are possibly some of our world leaders. They have bases on and inside the moon. They mine unknown materials. They take abductees as slaves, but they treat them extremely well and they care for them. They have secret universal operations. They're also known as the Men in Black. The dark suits are said to protect their frail, thin skin. They're very human-like and can shapeshift into the perfect human form. They have permanent contact and treaties with the USA, China, Russia, and possibly Korea. Now, we have the X5 Taku. They are a form of AI. They were created by the Matra race. The Matra is a parasite race. They created these AI as slaves, and they forced them to abduct and spy on people. Their lifespan is immortal because they have no organic composition. But the materials that the Matras need to build one of these are extremely rare. So there's an estimated 300 or less of these in 100% working order. They use rational thinking. They have their own ship separate from the Matra, and were last seen in Australia in 1997. So I hope you enjoyed this video, which was part 2, following after the Anunnaki and the Reptoids, part 2 of violent abductor alien races. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Namaste.